Welcome to the Tech Egg. Don't get scrambled. Enjoy the video.
You begin by grabbing your Paymongo secret key in test mode. Treat it like a password. Once done, configure your HTTP client or code with authorization. Bearer secret KEY and content type. Applications/JSON. Now make the first post to create a source or payment with amount, currency, and a return URL so the customer can complete authentication. You do this first to lock and transaction details and receive an ID that you'll use for confirmation and webhooks later. Once you have the payment or source ID, check the response for status and any payment URL to redirect the customer. Then, redirect the user to authenticate 3DS or provider pages and wait for the callback to your return URL. Make sure to verify the server-to-server webhook as the authoritative event. Once confirmed, perform the confirm call or update the payment using the API, so the transaction moves from pending to paid or failed. This step finalizes authorization and triggers fulfillment. To complete the flow, poll or get the payment ID to verify the final status and then store the reference ID in your database for reconciliation. If paid, fulfill the order. If failed or expired, inform the customer and offer retry. Make sure to secure and verify webhook signatures so you accept only legitimate events. If something goes wrong, check logs, replay webhook payloads, and use idempotency keys for safe retries. That one troubleshooting step prevents double charges and confusion.
Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing if I helped unscramble your problems.